Hola a todos, bienvenidos de nuevo a mi canal. Soy Erika. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica, and for those of you who don't know, I am a professional second languages teacher who teaches Spanish here on YouTube. So if you're wanting to learn the language, I have a bunch of lessons that I've actually used in my real life classroom that you're free to access on my channel. Pero bueno, hoy vamos a aprender de 1000 palabras en español. So today we are going to learn 1000 words in Spanish in hopefully under 5 minutes. Let's see if I can do it. So, how is that possible? Basically, in Spanish and in English, there are a lot of similarities. There's a lot of cognates. So, what I'm going to show you today is how you already know, if you speak English, you already know all these words. And I'm going to show you the patterns how to convert a word from English to Spanish. Okay, so that's what we're going to do here. Yeah, so if you like this video, por favor suscríbete y bueno, vamos a empezar. Entonces, so the first pattern we're going to look at today is if a word in English ends in tion, in Spanish, it's most likely going to have like the same stem, but you will just change the tion to like an ion. So like with the accent. So the T might go to a C or an S, depending. So, por ejemplo, the word ambition, ambición. Creation, creación. So you see, I'm just taking off like the tion and I'm putting in like a cion. So the spelling would change, but if you just basically pronounce it like in a Spanish accent, most of the time it will work. Okay, so function, función. Fraction, fracción. Eruption, erupción. So you see, I'm taking the tion and I'm just switching it to an cion. And don't forget the accent on the O if you're writing, okay? Nutrition, nutrición. Irritation, irritación. Information, información. Application, aplicación. Desperation, desesperación. So you see, these words are super similar. All I'm doing is taking the tion and changing it for, in these cases, a cion. And that's the word in Spanish, and it's the correct translation, okay? All right, so that one's pretty easy. Now, just a disclaimer, is this always foolproof? No, there are always false cognates, false friends. There are some words that like they don't translate exactly like that way, but this is a really great skill to know, and if you're learning Spanish, just try it out, and I'm gonna say like 90% of the time, you will have that correct translation, okay? Bueno, ahora estos. Okay, so if a word in English or like maybe like an adjective or I guess these ones are nouns. It depends. So like an adjective or noun, if it ends in ity, you just put that to like dad or idad in Spanish. So I'll show you an example. So you have the stem, right? So if we take the word generosity, we would just cut off the ity and replace it with idad. So generosity, generosidad. So you just have to pronounce it in the Spanish pronunciation as well, but that's the direct translation, okay? Responsibility, responsabilidad. Okay, so it sounds the same. Is it written exactly the same? No, but if you're speaking and you're just thinking of something off the top of your head, it would work out, okay? Infinity, infinidad. Activity, actividad. Okay, now try these ones. Maturity. What do you think it is? Maturidad. Probability. Probabilidad. University, universidad. See? It's easy. All right, now let's jump on to the last one, el último. Okay, to these words. If it ends in us, like a adjective, it will be like yoso or oso in Spanish, okay? So, for example, ambitious, ambicioso. So I cut off the the ous, and I guess it depends, but you could always just like trial and error it, right? It's going to be like the oso ending. Generous, generoso. It's very similar, right? Nervous, nervioso. Famous, famoso. Numerous, numeroso. Okay, now let's try these ones. They're a little tricky. So we've got prestigious, prestigioso. Religious, religioso. And vigorous, vigoroso. Okay, So it's actually quite easy. You just got to cut off the suffixes and then replace it with the Spanish one. And that was the lesson. I think I made 5 minutes. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. If you'd like to see more videos or you have any recommendations for me to make in the future, please let me know and I'll be more than happy to make those videos for you. Pero bueno, nos vemos en el próximo. Adiós.